Hello, so this next video is actually about something that I get asked about the most, and it's about contouring. Now contouring is not something that I would do every day. I like to keep things simple, you know, for work. But if I'm going out, I always contour because I wasn't really blessed with cheekbones. I've got quite chubby cheeks and it just gives you that more defined look. Now I'm not saying this is the only way to contour or the best way to contour. This is just how I contour, and if I can do it then anyone can. So I'm going to start off by showing you the products that I'm going to be using. I've started with the primer. Now this primer is absolutely amazing, and it is essential that you use a primer if you want your makeup to stay flawless. It provides a really smooth, amazing canvas for your makeup, and it helps it to hold really well. The next product I'm going to talk you through is the Touch Mineral Concealer in Scarlet. Now in the contour kit, which is amazing, there is a highlighter included. Me personally, because I get dark circles under my eyes, I just prefer the coverage of the concealer for this, but I do set it with the highlighter. I set that over the top. So we'll get started. Now you just need a little concealer brush and just a tiny bit of the concealer. It's that amazing, you really do just need the tiniest bit of product, and let's get those bags. Now normally I wouldn't do my mascara first, but I've been doing a couple of videos this afternoon, and just for the purpose of this video I've already done one, so I'm just going to keep it on. And then you take a bit and you sort of highlight just where the sunlight would naturally hit your face, so your forehead there, and chin. And I like to do a little bit in the Cupid's bow. Now if you want a more natural look, you can just leave it there, blend your foundation over the top, and you're done. It's quite popular, it's called strobing. If you do, it's the highlighting without the contour. And you also don't have to do this next bit if you don't want to. I like to slim my nose down a little bit, so just take a little bit of the concealer and run it from the top down. Now I've had this concealer since November and I've still loads left. You only need a tiny bit, it just lasts forever. I'm just down the centre of my nose. Okay, the next bit, the contour. Now you need the contour brush. It's got the angled brush on one end and the flat brush on the other. And I'm now going to take the dark shade, the contouring shade. And this needs to be darker than your own foundation. And it does look a little bit silly, a bit crazy at first, but I promise you it will blend in a bit. So you've got to make that sort of pursed face, like it looks a bit ridiculous to see. I like to do that so I can see where my cheekbones should be. Just going to get a little bit more because I like to do my jawline as well, just to slim down my face. And the great thing about this kit is it shows you where to put it on each one. It's really simple, anyone can do it. Now because I've got quite a small forehead, I tend not to put it on my forehead, but just to show you where I would put it. And I like to as well just take the edge, the side of my concealer brush, just in that dark colour, just to go down the side of the highlight on my nose. A little bit just on the end there as well. And that's it, that is the contour. Now I'm going to show you how I blend it all in. I get my liquid foundation brush and the Touch Mineral foundation. Now this again, one of our amazing products, you'll have seen it, covers up sharp, it's fabulous. And you only need 5 tiny drops, should do it. And that's the good thing about our makeup, it really does last because it's such high quality, you only need that tiny bit of product. And when you are picking your foundation shade, you should be looking to match your neck or the inside of your wrist. So many people go too dark with the foundation shade and then you end up with a line which is not what we want. And you can always darken up with bronzer. Make sure you get your neck, so you blend in that jawline. Now, because this foundation is a matte finish, I don't bother with a powder. If you did want a pressed powder over the top, if you like it really, really matte, we do a pressed powder also. And you can just, I tend just to give it a quick dust over with the powder puff brush. And then just to finish off the contour, take a bit of the beachfront bronzer, which is great because it's in two sections, the dark section and there's a lighter section for some highlighting. If you want it more natural, you don't have to put this on. I prefer it. I'll go back to the palette now, just to seal in that highlight, get the middle there. I just tap it under the eyes and the areas that I want to highlight. And my favourite bit, this highlighter is absolutely gorgeous, really shimmery and lovely. Can't quite see that. I'll just show you. Stick on the edge and I just dab a little along there. You can just see that lovely shimmer. And then just a little bit on the cupid's bow. And I think this looks absolutely gorgeous just on the brow bone. Gives you like a really sort of sun-kissed summery look. And there we have it. That is how I contour. Like I said, it's not the only way, it might not be the best way, that's how I do it to get that glowing look. Alright, thanks for watching, girls.